Bridgewater College's theater department took the audience on an emotional roller coaster with Ode the Humanity and Other Good Intentions, which is a series of 5 short plays written by Will Eno. According to a production overview from Portland State University, the play explores the bitter and the sweet of being human, touching on love, confusion, and the struggle to connect. For some student performers, like Malachi Benjamin, being part of Ode the Humanity was more than just another role. It was a chance to continue pursuing a longtime passion.
So I've done theater at Bridgewater like since I came in, since my first year, and even way back when in high school. And theater is something I've always wanted to pursue. And this show was just another awesome opportunity for me to do what I love, and in hopes to get have someone big notice me or at some point I don't know, but yeah, it's just I love theater with a passion, love it, and this show, like I said, was another opportunity for me to just put myself out there.
Benjamin played the coach, a character who at first seems to be talking about a lost football game but slowly reveals a much deeper story.
It was like in some way I kind of related to him because so the whole thing about there's so much character work on the coach because on the surface he's just talking about the loss of the football game and all of that stuff, and you soon notice as he continues talking that it isn't just about the game, that it's about all these other things like his wife and his wife being lost, and like I said, the loss of the football game kind of triggered him to go into that kind of like venting mode.
Benjamin explains that the lost game triggers the coach to feel the loss of his wife.
So there was just a lot of background stuff that I got to work on, and it was really cool. So that's all that kind of went into that character.
The intimate staging also shaped the performance, with the audience seated just feet away from the actors.
So I before coming to Bridgewater, I wasn't used to that. I was very used to like people sitting like all the way over there, all the way in the audience, outside of the proscenium. And yeah, I honestly, and I like it a lot more. I feel like I can really connect with the audience a lot more when I'm in a space like that.
Audience member Michaela Sautner says the shift from play to play kept them engaged throughout the performance.
Yeah, I would say you could really feel the shift from play to play. One moment you're laughing, and the next it's completely quiet and thoughtful. It really kept me on my toes in a good way.
For Benjamin, one moment stood out above the rest.
Outside of my character, two of the actresses, Xander and Lane, when they performed Bully Composition, favorite scene of all time, just because it made all of us laugh. It's the most comedic show out of all the bunch, but it still has some really big like realism behind it. Very serious, even though it's comedic. And I really do enjoy that show because it teaches us that sometimes we gotta laugh through the pain.
From deep character work to moments of improvisation, Oh, the Humanity brought humor and heartbreak to the stage, reminding audiences that life can be absurd, complicated, and deeply human all at once. For BC Voice, this is Annie Nash.